would have liked for anybody who was in opposition to this bill to come and actually have the gall to testify in front of us, because we have a room full of kids right now, and a generation that includes myself, that have been completely destroyed by purposeful corporate negligence. Let's say that first and foremost. This is corporate negligence that they have actively turned a blind eye to in the destruction that they've caused. And it's not just on Facebook, it's not just on Instagram, it's not just on those platforms, Snapchat. It's now on Minecraft and Roblox, which children as young as 5 years old are being hooked on before then being exploited by the most disgusting sexual predators that this earth has to offer. And they've turned a blind eye to it, hiding behind Section 230 federally so that they can avoid any and all liability. And it's wrong, it's disgusting. They should be here and they should be willing to work with us in forming a bill that would be to their liking as well as to the intent of yours and myself. I want to keep working on this. I want to make sure that that 1 billion number doesn't inadvertently leave out some of the actors who are also hurting and damaging our kids. But this is a great start, so I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Representative Feist.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Representative Engen, I know we've agreed on some things, but I don't think we've ever so passionately agreed. So I'm with you. Everything Rep. Engen just said. You know, when we came into this hearing, I was planning on asking some technical questions about how this would work, but the testimony and the letters provided by the big tech have led me to just passionately support your bill. Just to quote them, they said they share our goals. They said, quote, "We all want Minnesota kids to be safer online." I do not believe that. I just think they want our children to spend time on their product. A couple other points. Parental controls really are ineffective. Mom of a 16-year-old and a 14-year-old, very complicated. Like, I can't figure out how to do it. I sort of did it, but then we turned off the controls for my son when he went on a trip, and then we were like, I don't remember how to turn them back on. So we just trust them. Neither of my kids have social media. I'm very happy about that. I think about what they did in Australia, where they just banned social media for kids under 16. And, you know, there's this is a complicated area to legislate, but we have to do something. And I believe that even if we do something and maybe it gets litigated and maybe it gets struck down, that when we see that there is bipartisan support and passion around this type of legislation, hopefully that will encourage these large companies to change their business practices over time. So I believe that doing something, even if it is imperfect, is really important. And lastly, I just want to kind of talk about the collective action problem that Jonathan Haidt talks about in his book, Anxious Generation, that when you talk to kids, like we've heard from here today, they don't like what social media is doing with their lives and their relationships, but when you ask them, do you want to give it up? It's very hard for them to do so when other kids have it. My son almost missed a track meet because they only were telling kids where to go on Snapchat, and he doesn't have Snapchat, and that's stupid, that he almost missed his meet. But when you ask kids if everybody gave up social media, is that something that they would want? Then the data shows that they actually would. So they have a collective action problem. That means that we need to act. And so I know that this bill needs additional work and conversation, but I do not think that we should let these statements or the letters from these big technology companies bully us into just standing down and thinking that it's too hard. This is important, so thank you.